Oh, look at what I got to work. Oh yeah. We're gonna play some Diablo 1. Now I'm gonna play Rogue. Misses, mash, cab. There we go. Blam 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 blam. It's been so long. Basically, all I've done is just like level 1 of the cathedral to
drinking peace.
Drinking please. Just to give myself a refresher. Also to test that fraps actually works and won't crash the damn program. But it seems to be okay. So yeah.
I want to tell you something. Because I know all about this stuff.
Do you now?
It's my specialty.
Oh.
This here is the best. The best. That other ale ain't no good since those stupid dogs.
We'll go around town here and talk to all the people. That was, of course, Farnham, the drunk. In the good little town of Tristram.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Yes, Deckard Cain.
Griswold, a man of great action and great courage. I bet he never told you about the time he went into the labyrinth to save Wirt, did he? He knows his fair share of the dangers to be found there. But then again, so do you.
Do I?
He's a skilled craftsman, and if he claims to be able to help you in any way, you can count on his honesty and his skill.
I'm sure I can. Alright. You know what? I'm not gonna talk to everybody. Maybe I'll just talk to this guy, because he's the one who gives me my quest.
Much has changed since
Thank goodness you returned.
All was peaceful until the Dark Riders came and destroyed our village. Many were cut down where they stood, and those who took up arms were slain or dragged away to become slaves. Or worse. The church at the edge of town has been desecrated and is being used for dark rituals. The screams that echo in the night are inhuman, but some of our townsfolk may yet survive. Follow the path.
Probably not.
My tavern
I mean,
and the
Tristram is a
shop
pretty
to
doomed
find the
town.
church and save who you can. Perhaps I can tell you more if we speak again. Good luck.
Good luck. Of course, it's Griswold.
Oh, what can I do for you?
What can I do for you? Pippin the healer.
What ails you, my friend?
And there's been some realizations I've had about the way that games like this used to work. Mainly being that you have no regenerating health or mana, and I maybe there's items that give you some regeneration, but like you have 0 base regeneration and 0 base regeneration on your mana. Hey, where's Wirt? Isn't he supposed to be up here somewhere? Where's that little bastard? Here he is.
Psst, over here.
It cost you 50 gold to look at it? No thanks. As I recall, his shit was never really worth it. Better off just finding stuff in the dungeon. In the cathedral. Bleh. But it looks like there's the, like you saw how the well was yellow in town? I know that's a specific quest. So we'll go up to the cathedral here. Maybe there's that guy laying on the ground. Is he like half dead? No, he's not there. So I wonder if I get the butcher when it's not like that. I guess we'll find out. I guess we shall find out. Oh look, I can go straight down to level 2. But I'm not going to. Why would I do that? It's not something you see in newer age games too. They put level 2 right beside level 1. I know it's randomly generated and all, but... So yeah, I decided to play the Rogue class first. Mainly because Rogue was, I don't know. Throughout the years, like, my sister and I have sort of divided up the classes or races for whatever. Like, when I played StarCraft, I wasn't allowed to play Zerg. It's not that I didn't want to play Zerg, it's that I wasn't allowed to play Zerg. Corinne was the Zerg, right? And I could be Protoss and Terran, but not Zerg. Nope. And back in the day, Corinne played the Rogue, and I played either the Warrior or the Sorcerer, so I always, oh. That kind of backfired on me, didn't it? Hey, stop it! Yeah. So I've never actually played the rogue before. This is like a first time thing for me. Killing stuff in the cathedral. God, I love this game. Ah, book room, library, whatever you want to call it. How do I get in there? Can't get in there from this side. Oh, killed somebody in the distance. But I remember getting the, like, I had StarCraft originally, and it came with the Diablo spawn or whatever, which was like the demo. And I played that, and I was like, oh my god, this game is amazing! Right, back in the day, this was the shit. And it still is, to be honest. I don't know if I want to say I like this one better than Diablo 3. Diablo 3 is a great game, don't get me wrong. It was just ruined by its always-on DRM, and, yeah, let me tell you a little story about employed Mr. SmashKAB and how I booked a day off work specifically to play Diablo 3 after getting it, standing in line at what, you know, whatever retailer. I think it was EB Games, some bullshit. And yeah, so I stood in line for, you know, like 3 hours or whatever it was, got my copy of Diablo 3, came home and was like, I can't wait to play this game, and then pff, error 37. So I couldn't play Diablo for basically, Diablo 3 rather, for the first week that I owned it. It was unplayable. The lag was just so bad, and I didn't want to play multiplayer. I only wanted to play single player. Like that's my initial experience with dungeon crawler games, is I play them single player. So that was a stupid thing for Blizzard to do. Not to mention, you know, like, I did get decent way through the game in the second and third week that I had it. But then my account got hacked because, if you'll recall, the Real Money Auction House was a thing, and all my items were stolen. So not only could I not play it for the first week that I owned it, but in the second and third week, my account got hacked, and I couldn't play it for another 2 or 3 weeks until they fixed that, and I got all my stuff back. And then I beat the game, and then I didn't play it, and I've pretty much sworn off Diablo 3. Like, I know it's a great game. It's a fantastic game. The physics are great. The spells are really visceral. The sound effects, amazing. Except for Blizzard's stupid marketing department and their bullshit moves in the company. I don't know. I literally do not trust Blizzard anymore with their new releases. So I won't get anything till at least a month after the release date of a Blizzard game. Yeah. that is my beef.
Ready.
You don't have a spell ready. But back in the day, this was actually Blizzard North, by the way, who made Diablo 1 and 2, as I recall, anyway. And they went on to make Torchlight, which is another fantastic game that isn't ruined by always-on DRM. So if you want to support the people who made awesome games like Diablo 1 and Diablo 2, you actually buy Torchlight and Torchlight 2 instead of Diablo 3. Yep, that's my rant. But we're talking about Diablo 1 and how awesome this is, so let us continue. I've had a level up here for a while, and ooh, Inferno. Inferno's the one that, like, shoots a... You know what? I don't even remember. Do you have to be a certain level to use these? Yeah, it requires 19 magic. And short bow. You know what? I will pick that up. I like to sell most of what I get in the first level. After a while, I'll start being more discriminant about, you know, the stuff that I pick up. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna go invest in that class stat. I can't remember if that's, like, the proper way to build a character in this game or not, but I'm gonna assume it is. And we're gonna continue on exploring the cathedral. Ah, such a nostalgic trip, this game. And you know, it feels pretty good for being so dated. I had such a hard time getting it to run initially, but eventually I have, okay, So in compatibility mode, I have running in Windows 98 and Windows ME on that, and 256 colors, 640 by 480, and obviously I've stretched it out to 1080 for these videos. And there was another option, some other checkbox there that made it, you know, work. Oh, trapped. Whoop. Ow. I ran right back into that. That was dumb. Oh my god, there's so many of them! Kite him! Kite him! I have a feeling I'm going to die in this game. Several times. Just a heads up. It's quite possible that I am terrible. And that I will continue to be terrible through this whole series. Yep. But, what else have I been playing lately? Because this will be the first series that I've put out in a while. Because I pretty much abandoned my Star Drive game, even though I just, basically released another 4 episodes that I recorded, you know, like, months ago. Months and months and months ago. Same thing with Age of Wonders. I never finished that. I'm really bad at not finishing things, so hopefully I finish this one. Seems like a good game to actually get through. Ooh, another level up. Alright. I am going to put up my magic too. I think it's 17. Oops, can I undo that?
I don't have a spell ready.
Alright, screw it. 18 is fine. I think it's 17 that's required. When I was doing my little test run through, I found a book of healing, and that book of healing required 17 magic. Oh yeah, killing guys. Feels like there's a lot more this time in this run through that I have. Possibly a thing, possibly not a thing. Who knows? Oh, another library. That's awesome. Should definitely get a healing out of this. Yeah, there's definitely more monsters in this run through than there was, because there's still that other side that I have to explore. These fucking little fallen ones. These bastard little imps. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Oh, what did I get? Rags? I'm gonna be rags to bitches. Short bow again. Yeah, there's no alt to highlight. Oh, Book of Holy Bolts. Identify. Come on, give me a healing. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. That's what you want to get on level 1. So I'd say we've got a good start. Good start to this game. I think I'm going to re-fraps every level at least, and save it just in case things go either bad on the recording end and or I die. Granted, I'll probably show my death. And this game, as I recall, I don't know if Diablo 2 did this. Did Diablo 2 do this? Possibly. Quite possibly. When you die, you don't just respawn with all your stuff. You actually drop everything. And I think in this game, like, your dead body is there, and all your stuff is on the ground. But in Diablo 2, maybe it was that you just had to, like, click on your body and you picked up all your stuff again. It's kind of brutal. I keep pressing Alt, because I'm, like, looking for stuff. Die. Ooh, a cloak. An unidentified cloak. What can we get rid of? This isn't any good. Identify. Cloak. 22% armor. Oh, this Rags is unidentified too. Well, I don't know if that's going to be any good. I think that's 22% armor overall. Yeah. Looks like there's just another little area up here. that needs exploring before we go back into town. Yeah, so what have I been doing lately? I have been... Well, I've been unemployed, so I'm like looking for a job still, and I really don't want to work in a kitchen again. Like, I've worked in a kitchen for the past 10 years, and I'm sick of it. Like, maybe there's some fellow line cooks out here, and you'll be able to back me up on this. Few people have less ambitions than like lifers at in a kitchen, or I don't know, just dead-end jobs in general, I think. And it's really discouraging when they're like telling you to give up on your hopes and dreams and just resign yourself to you know, mediocrity. And I don't want to do that. I want to be a musician or in games and stuff like that. I want to follow my dreams with all my heart and never give up, never backspace, never surrender, like that mentality, right? And I keep ending up in jobs with people who are like will actually tell me to give up, and I'm not the kind of person that does give up easily anyway, and I don't think I will on my hopes and dreams, especially in terms of music, because wow, would that ever be a waste of all the time and effort and money I've spent on becoming a musician and you know, I'm getting myself to the semi-professional level I am in terms of drumming, as well as getting my studio going, right? Like, I know a fair amount about sound technology. Most people I know that have actually gone to school for it know about as much as I do, but have less practical experience, because it's like, you know, most of the time the projects are very directed. And I don't know, I'm actually kind of talking my ass because I've never been to a recording program. Maybe I would have pulled something more out of it. But it seems like they're just not all that interested in sound. They went to recording college because it was like the cool thing to do. So I could get plus 13 hit points, which is actually a lot considering I only have 49 right now. Oh, excuse me. Or I could have plus 22% armor. And this one's like less durability. You know what? I'll keep this because that one sucks. And oh, can I identify this one too? 11 hit points. But I'm not gonna use a sword and a shield, so I'll just sell that, pawn that right away. Hopefully it sells for less than 100.
Whoa! What can I do for you?
What can I do for you? Yeah, 162. Shield of the Fox, 85. Well, that's kind of shit. Why is it rearranging the order every time? Yeah, alright, Kane. Identify this shitty dagger for me.
Stay a while and listen.
Yes, do it. That's probably not going to sell for more than 100. It's kind of a risk with, like, the early items. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. I was incorrect. That sells for way more than 100. And there's no stash in this game, so I'm just gonna drop this shit right here. This will be my stash, the ground. You damn straight, Skippy. I don't know if I'm actually gonna go above 18 magic, right? Like, healing spell is probably the only spell I really want to use. I can't remember how useful magic is in this game. But anyway, we're gonna go down to level 2. Perhaps this is enough for episode 1 of Mr. SmashKAB Plays Diablo with Mrs. SmashKAB, the rogue. Yes, yes. Okay, next time on SoloKAB.